What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. The last couple weeks have been a doozy. So for those of you guys who don't follow my Instagram, I actually ended up getting mono the past couple weeks, and it was not fun at all. Especially depressing because it's at the tail end of my bulk, and I was weighing more than I've ever weighed in my entire life at 221 pounds in the morning. And just to give you guys an idea of what happened while I was on, like when I had mono, for 7 days straight, I had a fever. It was absolutely brutal, followed by extremely swollen tonsils, extremely sore throat, terrible indigestion, was just trying not to throw up for like 5 days straight, and it was absolutely brutal. Pretty much only ate saltine crackers and Ritz crackers for an extended period of time. No gym at all. It's been very, very difficult. But I'm finally feeling like I'm coming back to life. I'm feeling rejuvenated. My appetite is slowly coming back, which is fantastic. And I'm getting back into training after taking almost 12 days in a row off of the gym. Now, apparently, you're supposed to wait like 2 to 4 weeks after you have mono because your spleen might explode. I don't give a crap. I legitimately don't. Like, there are a bunch of people telling me, like, no, don't work out yet. You have to wait like a full month because your spleen is going to explode. I literally do not care. I'm going to work out. Like, I'm just going to avoid, at least for the first week, doing a whole bunch of free weight and explosive exercises. I'm going to stick mostly to machines, just focus on controlling the weight, doing higher reps, all that type of stuff. Just being careful, and taking care of myself. But I am getting back into the gym. I'm finally feeling better. My tonsils have finally started to go down. I feel like I can swallow normally, which has been fantastic, but it's just been a really, really trying time, over the past couple weeks. So hopefully that gives you guys a good appreciation for your own health, and for, your ability to train in the gym, because most of us tend to start taking it for granted. Let's go get some food. But it's good to be back. And it just really gives me a whole lot more appreciation for health overall. Obviously I consider going the PED route when it comes to bodybuilding, to see if I want to become a professional bodybuilder. But when you get sick like that, it really just puts things in perspective. And you're like, I'm just happy to be able to work out and put on muscle. And my health is so much more important to me than you realize when you're healthy. When you're healthy, you're like, oh yeah, you take it for granted. But as soon as you get sick like that, you're like, damn, thank God for being able to work out, and thank God for feeling healthy and being healthy. And that is all I want to be right now. And that is my goal. So I have been getting back on my food grind, eating more food lately, even though we're still down around 10 pounds. I expect some of that weight will come back pretty quickly. But yeah, what a brutal experience. I just never get sick like that. And it was absolutely destructive. I was not able to do anything. Even me, who has a pretty relaxed job as a coach, who pretty much texts people all day long and hops on calls, I don't think of my job as being very stressful at all. And I was barely able to do my own work. Like, I would text people and I would just get tired and fall asleep in the middle of the day. Like, I had zero energy to do anything. I was just in pain constantly trying not to throw up, constantly trying to stay hydrated and keep food down. Yeah. Absolutely brutal experience, but it's good to be back here with you guys. Cheers. It's good. It's very, very good to be back. All right, so I just got home from church, repping the Young LA green polo. I've also got the Dapper pants on. I absolutely love these things, but it's St. Patty's Day today, so the fit should make sense. Apparently the girlfriends are making us a St. Patty's themed brunch, so we're gonna go check it out and see what they've got going on in there. I am still 10 pounds down after getting sick with mono. like, it's been a consistent 10 pounds. It was not like 10 pounds of water. I actually lost like 10 pounds of muscle and fat. And pretty much what we're going to do for the next month and a half that we have on the bulk is just eat as much as possible and trying to recoup as much of the losses as possible. It's mind-blowing to me to realize how hard I had to work to get from 210 in the morning to 220 in the morning, and now I've got to do it all over again. So hopefully it'll be even leaner this time around. All right, there's the layout of the table. Oh my gosh, what in the world? What's hilarious is Julie over there is actually 5 weeks out from her bodybuilding show. She's 5 weeks out, and she's cooking all of this, which is pretty insane. I definitely would not be around this much food 5 weeks out from a bodybuilding show.
Maybe it's there's two.
Julie should
Everybody's wearing green. Green pancakes. My goodness. This is crazy.
Supreme patty?
What's going on over here?
Best day of my life. Wait.
Green waffles.
Yes.
How does it feel to be 5 weeks out from a bodybuilding show, not having eaten anything today? 4 weeks out from a bodybuilding show. Even worse. Not having eaten anything today and preparing all of this food.
Thankfully, my boyfriend shared half of his protein bar at church with me, so I am
Julie just spent like 3 hours making us all food, and now she's weighing out her egg whites.
must weigh out the egg.
Good job, Jules. This couple days, I have hit workouts. Any sort of tackling or contact sports or weightlifting, you are not supposed to do for like 2 to 4 weeks. And honestly, like I still have a couple symptoms, like my tonsils are still swollen, but I can tell it's coming down. I feel totally fine, and I have been working out for the past couple days. I like cut my volume, my typical volume, like in half, but I've still been so sore, my chest and my back. Just being out of the gym for like 2 weeks and not touching a weight just makes it so it's like your newbie soreness all over again. And I've been training for so long, and I've never taken any breaks for longer than 4 days. So this is the most sore I have been in years. But we're gonna go ahead and get in today our first like actual hardcore workout. I think I'm gonna go back to pretty much my regular volume and my regular intensity. I feel like I'm pretty well recovered. I've been doing like 2 days on, 1 day off for the past 6 days. So now it's officially time to get back into it, and I am super excited. So we're gonna go get in a chest workout. I've got my Pump Daddy right here. This is actually the Freedom Rocks flavor of Pump Daddy, so it's the non-stim pre-workout. So be sure to go use code BEATON on risesups.com. This is my favorite pre-workout. A lot of pre-workouts, or at least the non-stim pre-workouts, I feel like you take them, you don't really notice too much of a difference. If you take this and you don't work out, you notice the difference. Like you'll feel it. Like you'll feel the energy surge that kind of comes with taking this. Even though it's a non-stim, it's not like a caffeine high. It's like a very focused and energetic type of feeling that just honestly it makes you want to work out. So, cheers. So thankfully the weather has been super nice lately. So I've been able to drive around the Hellcat. I actually just got the Hellcat washed today, so that's why it's looking so spiffy. But I went for a drive today because one of my personal training sessions got canceled, and it was so nice. I just, went for a drive, cruised around my regular routes that I usually go. And I was just thinking about it because there was actually these 2 fitness influencers that just died. And I think they were driving like an M4 BMW in Texas, and they were EchoVision athletes, and they were pretty popular on like fitness TikTok and stuff. I did not personally follow them. I did not know them, but they were driving fast, and they were like weaving in and out of traffic, and they ended up like swerving off the road, hitting a light pole, and they both died. And it was crazy to get that news, just because I definitely sometimes go a little bit faster than I should. So it's always kind of like a reality check, like, holy smokes. Like, you know, driving fast is dangerous indeed. Look at this weather. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it's sunny and freaking snowing at the same time. Look at this. Welcome to Bozeman. There is no snow in the forecast, and yet I've got my top down and it's freaking snowing and sunny and warm at the same time. What in the world? Oh, all right. So for the past week, I've pretty much just been doing all machines. So this is going to be one of the first free weight exercises I've done in a while. We're going to see how 135 feels. I'm scared it's going to feel heavy. I was this close to benching 275 for 10. That was the ultimate goal for the bulk. Like, I wanted to bench 275 for 10. And I got it for 8.5. But I was 220 pounds. And now I'm like 210 pounds in the morning, that is. And so we're down 10 pounds against all odds. We'll see how it's feeling today. And I've got another month and a half left to hit it. All right, 225. See how this feels. See if we want to actually bump it up to 275 today, or just stick to some lighter weights. That's probably the smart move, but who knows? Maybe we'll get a little bit stupid with it. I think we're gonna throw 275 on. Just see how many total reps we decreased while being sick. I'm hoping for like 6. I'd be proud of that. Oh. I think I could have gone for 7, but that felt pretty good. I really felt the decrease in stamina on that last set. Usually I can hit that for like 12 or so after I do my set with 275. So starting to feel it a little bit more. I have a feeling the rest of the workout is just gonna be kind of downhill from here in terms of stamina and overall just muscular endurance. Nice. Woo. Wow, I was right. After my bench press, endurance is going down quickly. So I'm only gonna do 2 more chest exercises and then a little bit of shoulders and then call it a day. Oh, damn.